In search of a responsible, trustworthy, caring person to babysit my baby girl. I pay $20 a day. I work from 2 p.m. to 9:30, unless it gets busy. Maybe a little later. I usually work Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. Ione is how her name is pronounced. Ione? I do hope that I am understanding that correctly. She is a year and a half old. $20 a day for that long. For a year and a half. Oh, man. $2.67 an hour. Yikes. Unless it gets busy. Maybe a little less. Unless she decides to run errands, go see a movie, buy groceries. $20 is a great deal for her. Of course. They want a great deal for them. They don't think about what it would mean for you. Rick's letter is posted, but actual children's letters are not? What's going on? USPS Operation Santa. Ricky's letter. Dear Santa. Oh boy, here we go. I'm writing you a list of my Christmas wishes. Here's some ideas of stuff I would like for Christmas. Gray couch bed, exercise ropes, a new PS5, a new one! Power tower, weights for exercise rope. Wait, Ricky, man, how old are you, dude? Have you not heard about? Did you not hear about Santa? Yo, he retired, man. He's done. You know what I mean? I can't believe people ask for stuff like this. It's written like a child, but probably a grown-ass person. These letters should be for kids and those who need things, not these delusional entitled requests. You can tell they were trying to write sloppy, but as the list goes on, their handwriting gets better. Hold on, let me look at it one more time. Yeah, a little bit. But remember, there are people who are adults that, you know, are not developmentally the same as you or I. All right, so just keep that sort of thing in mind, okay? I want to play devil's advocate. Totally get it. I just, you know what I mean. You will pay for food? Great, let me order 3 of the most expensive combos. I'd been writing a paper that was stressing me out, so I took a break to get some food. When I pulled into my parking spot, someone drove into my car. The damage was nominal, just a little scratch on the bumper. The car was on its last leg, so I let it go. The guy gave me his number and said to get it detailed and to send him the bill. This is gonna sound weird, but I went from being stressed about the paper to relieved about my car not being thrashed, so I was actually very calm and happy. Enter the choosing beggar. A homeless guy came up to me and said he could fix the scratch, and before I could say anything, he takes a spray bottle and a rag and scrubs the bumper, so it looks like a clean bumper with a scratch. I thank him for trying his best, and as I'm walking off, he asks if I can buy him some food. I say, sure, I'm going to this restaurant, join me. He says, actually, can we go to this one? I'm in a decent mood, so I say, sure. So we go to Y restaurant, and he proceeds to order a $9 combo. Fair enough. But then he asks to go large and add an extra portion of meat, so now it's $16. I was a college student on a tight budget, so I was going to say sorry but no upgrades. Before I get the chance, he then says, let me get 2 more duplicate orders for my friends. I ask him who's paying for the other 2 orders. He says, you said you'd buy me some food. I inform him that I'm not buying the neighborhood food. He then tried to get the original combo with, an additional teriyaki bowl for like $28. I tell him it's not going to happen and that he can spend $9 on the basic one. He gets mad and says I'm being cheap, uses a few choice words and gets kicked out by the cashier. I go back to restaurant X, but decide to use the drive-thru. A few days later, I go to Y restaurant. Apparently, the guy tries to pull the same trick every time someone agrees to buy him food, but the owner decided to ban him. Come on, man. Why? Not sure if you're a recent transplant in the South, but unfortunately the let me clean your car is a very common thing here. It seems to be everywhere. I mean, they make fun of it in movies all the time still, with someone trying to clean like your windshield or something. Like, I had a friend from Cali and a friend from the Midwest visit my city in the Deep South for the first time, and they wanted to give money to a fellow who offered to clean our car windows when we had Ubered and were walking around downtown without our vehicle. If someone offers to clean your windows and then starts to clean them before you can respond, it's a scam, I'm sad to say. It's a, well, how so? I mean, I don't expect a guy with a bottle and a rag to actually do the job. I can tell that it's probably someone who is unhoused. That's not really the big deal to me. It's very common in Baltimore as well. They call them squeegee kids. I remember a manslaughter case that was recently sentenced and went down with one of those kids as the... Oh, okay, I see. Oh, those kids damage your car if you don't pay. I was wondering. Wonderful lady in my community puts on a Christmas lunch for the town and gets taken advantage of. I moved to the town in which I live, Western Australia, at the beginning of this year, and it's a really lovely place to live. But I'm so disappointed right now. This lovely lady in my community decided to set up and host a Christmas lunch for those who are toughing it alone on Christmas Day. She spent thousands on food, decorations, and the venue, as it was too hot to go outside as originally intended. Woo, that is warm. She donated her Christmas Day to do this, thinking she was doing a good thing. She then opened it up for anyone to come, not just the poor or lonely. All they had to do was RSVP. I donated some plates and platters, so her and I have been speaking. She put up the photos today of what the place looked like, but no actual photos of the event itself. I sent her a message today asking how it went, and her response was disappointing. No one stayed. Whole families, decked out in their new clothes, kids with their new iPhones, etc., rocked up, demanded the food and takeaway, and left. She had families and people coming in and helping themselves to whole roast chooks and a huge platters of food, desserts, etc., and then leaving. It's such a small community that everyone knows each other, and she told me that none of these people needed it. They'd have easily and comfortably been able to afford it. She wasted all that money on the venue, the decorations, and the entertainment/games for kids, and her own Christmas Day. She even had a man yelling at her because she didn't provide presents as well for his kids. I'm sorry, that's why you hire a bouncer to kick someone's ass. Just a couple smacks upside the head for being that arrogant and entitled. So, all the setup, planning, preparation, and money spent for a community Christmas lunch, all for people to rock up, take the food, and demand more before leaving. She's a good person, but I'm really hoping next year she doesn't do it again. Yeah, that community is not deserving of any people that nice. Next year, invite her to your place. Tell her that we love her spirit and good heart from her friends in the US. I second this. That's an excellent idea. It's a good thought unless greedy people don't take advantage of the situation. How sad when you're trying to do something good for the less fortunate and this happens. And she didn't even limit it to the less fortunate. Hey, just RSVP, and then a bunch of rich people show up? What the hell's going on, man? Request sent to local shelter. Hello, I'm looking for a dog for my dad and wondering if any of your dogs could fit the description. Okay. My dad is almost 70, has about 10 acres of land. He's a pretty low-maintenance guy and loves to be working outside most of the day and go camping. He comes back to blank, so the dog would need to be good in a car for occasionally long periods. He's not one to take the dog to a vet frequently, and okay. So there would need to be a healthier type dog, and would hope the dog lives at least 12 years. Are you looking for a puppy? There would be no other dogs nor pets, and for the most part, it would just be him and the dog. Occasionally, family who comes to visit once in a while. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Let's look at your frickin' list. Between 1 to 4 years old, would prefer a female, but if a good loyal male was found, that may work. Why do you want a female, specifically? Why do you want to do that? Why does that sound like someone who's looking for a dog they can try and breed and make money? 40 to 85 pounds, can tolerate the heat, likes to be outside or run. Huge bonus if it would go after/kill ground squirrels, who won't run in front of tractors. Hangs around without a leash/will come back when they're called. Wow. Won't destroy things and is hopefully house-trained. Dog can sleep inside at night, but otherwise an outside dog. Definitely won't ever bite people or another dog. My dog does like a semi-protective one. Oh my god. Not a must, but a bigger dog barks. But bigger with a big bark. Okay, wow. Can look semi-intimidating, but cannot be part pit bull or Rottweiler. Oh my god. Jesus, you want a fully trained female dog. What the hell? Huh? Won't run in front of tractors. Yeah, that one was oddly specific. I'll give you that one. No banana. Outside of the train station in Chicago, a beggar kept saying, "Can someone please help me? I'm so hungry. Can someone help me, please?" So I offered him a banana, and he says, "Oh, hell no." The woman behind me laughed and said, "A banana is a meal. Must not be that hungry." A banana is a meal? Look, the guy was a prick, for sure. But I'm sorry, I'm a fat man. I'm not actually like fat, but I got a big stomach. I got big eyes and a big stomach. I can eat a lot. I can tell you now, even when I didn't have a big stomach, a banana was never a meal. A banana was something that I would rush out of the house eating while I was on my way to work. Banana is a meal? Maybe, dude. I mean, again, we're all different. One time I was getting out of my car at Sam's and a lady approached me, said her and her daughters have been traveling and are hungry. Could I help? I told her I had no cash, but I'm happy to get them some food from the cafe. She said her daughters didn't like that food. I said okay and went on my way. It's common knowledge that kids detest hot dogs and soda. Oh, can you imagine that? Come on. Do you think the kids were real? Grandma wants free jackets for her granddaughters. I've tried this group a few times for help, with not a single response. My granddaughters are desperately wanting black puffy coats with the fur hoods, and not the Walmart ones, please, Grandma. Well, that's their problem. Honestly, I've been given versions of things I want that are cheaper, and there might have been a moment in my brain where like, oh, it's not the brand, but you know what? It's so funny, because like a day later, I didn't give it because I realized they look identical. It's crazy, right? Parents paid for entire trip to Disney. Daughter upset she didn't get more gifts from them. Ended up convincing her Facebook group to send her gifts? What? Just here to get thanks and bitch a little. The only gifts I got for Christmas were from people of this group, so thank y'all. Truly the best village a mama could ask for. Yes. Before anyone says, well, your mom took you to Disney, yes, that was technically a gift. Oh my God. But it was kind of a slap in the face. Excuse me? I ended up spending a good bit of money that I wasn't supposed to spend. And my sister and... What? I'm sorry, it just keeps getting weirder. And my sister and I have always gotten even Christmases. Like the same amount spent on us. My sister got thousands more. And my parents didn't get... whatever, a single thing. His Disney trip was free because they lied and said he was 2. My sister has 2 kids over 10, so my parents had to pay for 3 tickets for them. I'm just bitter. Wait, is that why you're considering her getting the bigger budget allocation because she has children? So, okay, whatever. Christmas has always been our time to get those things we want, but we can't really spend the money on. We've always gotten a $1,000 to $2,000 budget. God damn, someone as privileged as you is bitching about only getting a trip to Disney. And I don't care what Disney it is, but wow. I feel bamboozled this year, especially because I need a ton for the house. I know I sound like a brat. I'm glad this isn't lost on you. Yeah, good. I'm glad you know you sound like that. But I'm more so pissed they didn't get blank anything, and that they spent thousands more on my sister and her family, because it sounds like she's got a bigger family. Smile Direct Club still looking for payments despite canceling service for tens of thousands of orthodontic patients. What? Let's see. Smile Direct Club has made the incredibly difficult decision to wind down its global operations, effective immediately. For new customers interested in Smile Direct Club services, thank you for your interest, but aligner treatment is no longer available through our telehealth platform. For existing customers, we apologize for the inconvenience, but customer care is no longer available. Thank you for the support in letting us improve over 2 million smiles and lives. But they're asking for money? Okay. I placed an order for Smile Direct Club aligners, but have not received them. What should I do? Unfortunately, this treatment is no longer available. All orders that have not yet shipped have been canceled, and you will not receive your aligners. Should I continue to conduct my 60-day check-ins? Is my treating doctor still available to complete my treatment? We apologize for the inconvenience, but aligner treatment is no longer... If you wish to continue treatment outside of our platform, please consult your treating doctor or your local dentist with any questions about future aligner treatment. I'm on the Smile Pay plan. Do I need to keep paying? Well, Smile Pay customers are expected to continue to make all monthly payments until payment has been made in full per the terms of our program agreement. Is the lifetime guarantee still in place? No. Wait, how's that legal? How's that legal? How's any of this actually legal? See, when people talk about how much better the healthcare system is in the United States than other places, blows my mind that we trust companies that are required to grow year over year over year their entire existences forever and f***s over millions of people. As they said, millions of people, where at any time, for any reason, they're allowed to yoink out lifetime guarantees and protection for people of any kind, and they're seemingly allowed to continue asking for your money. I've got a sneaky goddamn suspicion that your little agreements or your terms of service or terms of the program are now null and goddamn void if you no longer operate. And if that's not how it works, it needs to be how it works. I thought I was getting a bargain! I volunteer at a charity retail shop, and we currently have a bunch of nice tops on sale for $3 each, or fill a bag with as many as you can fit for 10. That is a sweet deal. This woman comes up to the counter and tries to say that she thought it was $3 for a whole bag, even though it's clearly stated that it's 10. When I tell her it's 10 for the fill a bag deal, she looks disappointed and says, "Oh, I thought I was getting a bargain." She says with 20 t-shirts in the bag that she filled up, $10 instead of $60. Yeah, again, that is such a good deal. Oh my God. Where do you work? Because the next time you do that, can you message me? Apparently it wasn't good enough for her to consider it a bargain. She still bought the clothes though, and she still got a bargain. She'll probably resell those 20 shirts for $10 each. I hadn't thought about that. Again, like I said, nothing can be simply pure anymore. People are out there flipping shirts. I need you to deep clean my house for free, but don't worry, you can live stream from there. Hello, anybody want to do a free deep clean, house clean on my house, 3-bed town? townhouse. Welcome to go live on social media. What? P.S. Not too much work to be done, but you're calling it a deep clean for a whole house. What? Okay, anyway. But I am waiting patiently for a housework routine from my Father in heaven. Please pray for me. So, you want someone to clean your house for free? No, a deep clean. Please no. Okay, I give this guy a point because that's a funny as hell response. You want me to clean your house for free? No. Do not make any mistake here. I want you to really clean my house for free, all right? Don't half-ass this shit. CB refuses offer of a cooked meal. I am so losing my mind right now. And asks for money instead after making sob story post about times being tough on single moms. I'm making a big ribeye roast tomorrow. If you like, I'll send you a plate. No, thank you. But if anyone would like to donate, God bless. Okay, that's all right. My phone broke. Can I have your iPhone? My friend came over the other night and told me her phone broke, and that's why she came over, without letting me know. She asked if I had a phone she could borrow. It just so happens I did have one. I had an Obama Android phone that I don't use anymore and still has service and data on it for free. I know the government has a phone program, or maybe several, but it's just kind of funny hearing someone say, I have an Obama Android. Is it like an Obama brand Android? Like a little etching of his face on the back or something like that? So I offered her that Android and explained she wouldn't have to pay for service on it for like a year, or at least until she gets another one. That's a good freaking deal, right? She said, oh, it's an Android. No, that won't work. And I go, what do you mean? She says it needs to be an iPhone. Don't you have 2 iPhones? I do have 2 iPhones. My current iPhone X or 10, and I use a backup iPhone 8 because my X is on its last legs. I explained this to her, and she said, well, can I just have it till your iPhone X breaks? I said no, and told her that she could have the Android that even has free data and service. She refused again and called me a bad friend and left. So yeah, update. I guess she got an iPhone somehow. She texted me today, and the messages were blue. Not to say sorry or anything, she texted me to ask if I could give her a ride somewhere. I had no intention of giving her the ride, but I was curious, so I asked if she had gas money, where she was and where she needed to go. She had no gas money. She wanted me to pick her up from her place 25 miles away and then drive her 40 miles to the other side of town, then another 40 back to her house, plus 25 miles to get me home as well. Hard no! It's like me driving up to someone's house in Denver, taking them all the way back down here, driving them back home, and then needing to come back home. I need free food. I'm broke and hungry. I need some food and would appreciate any Good Samaritan donation. Note, I only eat vegetarian, ethically sourced, gluten-free food. Please make sure this food is not imported from South America where farmers are exploited or anything. Also, I'm on a keto diet, so please nothing with carbs. Thanks, I appreciate your help. Your help is an investment towards your future. What? What the hell does it? Okay, I do not mind as much about people that have dietary restrictions. I don't care if it's for religious purposes or personal purposes or if you have a gluten allergy, right? Okay, ethically sourced, I totally get. But when you mention specifically South America, how much food do you think in the United States is truly ethically sourced at all? It's really hard to come by truly, perfectly, amazingly ethically sourced anything. So that right there is already really freaking hard, okay? God damn it.